Good morning and welcome to Chucs TV. My mental toughness word for you today is the courage to know what you want. The courage, yes, to know what you want. Many people are not so successful as they could be in life for the simple reason that they don't know what they want. And the reason why most people don't know what they want is that they lack the courage to figure out, to determine for themselves, to set for themselves, to find out what they want. You might ask, why am I talking about courage? Why is it not that I'm just talking about to know what you want? The reason is simple: fear. Many people have had failures, disappointments in life because of yesterday. The courage of people to go forward today is so lacking. And I like the way someone has put it that knowing is not enough. We have to do. If you don't do, then your knowing isn't worth anything. And I so much believe that we need to be talking so much about courage. So much is talked about knowledge, but knowledge without backing it up with some courage goes nowhere. Courage, as I keep saying in this show, is the master, is the capstone skill, is the skill that you need to operate every other skill. What is that skill? It's just courage. We need to speak much more about courage than we have been. That is why I talk about mental toughness, because that is where we win or we lose. It's about, do we have the courage to keep going? Do we have the courage to go forward? So today we're really looking about at the courage to know what you want. You may think it is easy and it's simple to know what you want, but most people in life don't know what they want. And like I just said earlier, why they don't know what they want is because of fear. Fear. Fear intimidates, fear cripples, fear paralyzes. That people are not looking deep down. And so you need to resolve it. This is what I want. This is what I want. This is what is at the core of my being. This, when I look deep down in my heart, this is what I want. And you need to affirm yourself that your needs are genuine. Your needs are genuine. If that is what you feel, that is the reality. That is the reality. So own the reality. Own what you want in life. Own it. Don't run away from it. Forget about how you're going to get it. That is the challenge. When you think about the failures, when you think about the fears, when you think about how you tried to do it and you couldn't do it, and so that discourages, that punctures you from just determining for yourself, this is what I want. So settle it separate. It's a separate question of what do I want and how do I get it. Those are two different questions. And so for now, concentrate on what do I want. Have the courage, regardless of what your experiences have been, regardless of where you are starting out. That's something that I like to help to coach people along. If you can learn to zero in, if you can learn to reset, like your phone, if your phone isn't working, one of the things that the manufacturers tell you that if you try to figure out everything, what you do is to reset your phone to factory settings. Many times in life, we will need to do that reset. That reset that, look, you just zero in that whatever experiences, however life has been, just make up your mind and say, look, today I'm going to start on a clean slate. Clean, fresh slate. Wipe out everything. Clear out everything. Your successes and your failures, your disappointments and your pains and your pleasures, the history and everything all around you. Zero them all out. It takes a decision of the will. It has courage. It takes a decision to tell, okay, look, I'm just starting out today. I've started business, I did business and it failed. Okay, so what? Just zero them out like you are starting all afresh today. Free yourself of yesterday. Free yourself of the pains. Free yourself of the sorrows, of the disappointments, of the hurts, of the things that have happened yesterday. Forget about yesterday. Don't let the past yesterday to mess up your today. Today is what you've got. Today you need to be bringing up your 100% to what you're doing. And so that is my word for you today. Have the courage to know what you want. I'm going to expand on this. It starts with the courage to knowing what you want, and then you're going to move on to the courage to ask of life what you want, and the courage to go about to figure out how you're going to get it. But if you don't have the courage, first of all, as to determining what you want, you ain't moving nowhere. And so that is my word for you today. Forget about all your experiences, forget about all the failures, forget about the fears. Just look deep down in your heart. What do I really want? A simple question, but a very powerful question. You need a lot of courage to attack that question, and so that you can live your life much more impactfully. Do have a wonderful Friday. Love you. Bye-bye.